I hope everybody can hear me and everything's okay with you guys. If you cannot hear me or anything is wrong, please just let me know in the comments so that I can try to fix it. That will be very helpful. Before we start, I just want to say thank you for coming, and if you have any questions for me, you are welcome to just comment in the live chat and I will answer it as we go, or you can just wait to the finish as well. I am very excited actually to show you my new single Touch Fire. This is a single that I've had ready for about a year. I think I wrote it fall maybe last year or winter. I think it's a little bit over a year ago, something like that. I wrote it at Rena, which is a songwriters camp out in the woods, so it's called The Woods. And it's always fun to be there. Lots of cool people, lots of good songwriters and producers. So it's always very fun to be there. I've been on quite a lot of camps there, writing for other people, and this time we were writing for me in this group. So yeah, quite fun. I was thinking about the theme of the song, and yeah, we are always like, we sit down and then we find something that's, you know, what you want to write about. Sometimes you know and sometimes you don't, but it's usually like a sit down and then we talk things through and maybe we come up to something, unless I have something already planned before I arrive. Sometimes I do write the song in advance and then I get the producer to work around that song. In this particular case, it was the other way around. We were kind of sitting down with nothing, and then we discussed a little bit of themes, and then the producer started working, and then we kind of found the melody and the lyrics on top of the track, which is fun to do both. You can, sometimes I write things on piano and do it that way, or write on top of other people's tracks, which is a good variation, and you'll learn a lot from doing both. And also writing for other people, you do learn a lot about songwriting, writing with others and writing for others. So I feel really happy that I, have the opportunity to do so. Anyway, so as I said, this song Touch Fire was written at a camp, and as I said, we were sitting down and we spoke about themes, and we went through a lot of things that has to do with me, because my songs have to be personal to me. My songs are a way for me to express myself. So we always go into like a little deeper, what are you feeling right now? That kind of stuff. If I have anything to say, basically. And what I've learned lately, I've always known, but it has become quite aware of it for the last couple of years, is that I'm a very curious person, and I love to explore things. I also like to challenge myself, and I love taking risks in a way. It doesn't have to be like sky jumping or something like that, but I just want to do stuff, like explore stuff. I love testing my limits psychologically and physically. That's why I love very hard exercises, like going to boot camps or doing the Krav Maga. And on the Krav Maga we have a lot of focus on tolerating pain, for instance, and so it's that kind of thing, testing your pain limits and also the psychological part of it. So I guess that was the background for this song. That, kind of like the taking risks and pushing limits and that kind of thing, which is a little bit different from what I've written before, because I have a lot of focus on the kind of like the inner feelings with with depression and anxiety, and like mainly actually that I wrote a whole album about that which is called Under Vann. And I've done a lot of that before also, or it would be like sad love songs. And this earlier this year in January, I released my first English single, which was a little bit also outside of what I normally do, which was kind of like a, what would I say, like a BDSM inspired song, I guess. It's a little bit inspired by a hypnotist that I randomly came across on the internet. And so I thought it was cool to kind of try to do something different, and therefore I didn't want to write too much about like those kind of feelings that I've written a whole album about. I wanted to write something different, and so we came up to that topic, and I guess that's what we settled on. And so the title is like Touch Fire because obviously touching fire hurts. And I don't know what you say about the title. I guess you know when you hear it. It will make sense to you. What more do you have to say about the song? I can say my inspiration musically. My inspiration for the song has always been artists that are very true to themselves, that dare to be brave when they sing, and they are brave enough to just say things as it is, and they're also brave enough to try not to be so safe in their singing, because that's like the most boring thing is when, especially like, sorry, but a lot of singer-songwriters that are very cute and they're very like perfect with like the sweet voice, and it's super boring unless they dare to kind of go outside of where they feel comfortable. So I've had a lot of focus on that with my singing, and I love doing music such as Touch Fire, where I really get to push my singing skills a little bit, push my limits there. So that was quite fun. So I really love artists like Sia. I'm a big fan of Sia because she's an example of someone who really loves to just like, wow, she dares to go there. And for lyrically, I also love Beth Hart. I think she's very brave with her lyrics, and she has like this raspy, non-perfect voice, which I love in the blues genre, the blues pop genre. And Dermot Kennedy as well, like they just dare to to go outside of their comfort zone, basically. It might be their comfort zone though, I don't know. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can just write them there, or I don't know really what more to say. I guess we can just listen to the song together, and I would love to know what you mean about the song. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you have any questions around it, please let me know so that I know what to say. And thank you, DJ Star. Have you listened to it yet? That would be weird. Or maybe you just listen to the teaser. If you like the teaser, then it's a good starting point. And thank you, Blood Metal Aliens, for thinking that I am beautiful. So I'm just going to do the song now. Just have to test that actually you'll hear something. Okay, so I'm going to just mute my microphone and then put on the song. Just how long before I fall? I'm floating on this time. Flying high, crashing down, crossing lines, leave the ground, take me on another ride. Though it's igniting the fears in my mind, you know I like lightning, don't know where it strikes. I wanna breathe faster, and again, and again, and again. I wanna touch fire, 'cause I love how it hurts and it burns. Meet me on the battlefield, I feel the kick from all the sound. I'll hold your gun, I'll help you load, I'll take the shot or hit the ground. Yeah, it's igniting the fears in my mind. I know it is frightening, but you gotta fight. I wanna breathe faster, and again, and again, and again. I wanna touch fire, 'cause I love how it hurts when it burns. Never enough, give me the rush, thrill of a touch, give me something. Oh, never enough. Oh, give me the rush. Oh, feel a touch, give me something. I wanna breathe faster, and again, and again, and again. I wanna touch fire, 'cause I love how it hurts and it burns. And it's never enough. Give me the rush. Feel the touch, give me something. Never enough. Give me the rush. Feel the touch, give me something more. Hopefully I did not take that off before you had heard it through. If you did, sorry. Thank you for liking it. Thank you, Blood Metal Alliance, sorry, DJ Star and Anastasia. Or Anastasia. Is that how you say it? It's like the English version. Anastasia. Thank you. Really happy you liked it. I like it myself. Obviously. I really appreciate. I know it's my core fans here on the on the chat. If I don't reply to the messages on Instagram and stuff, I am sorry for that. But I do see them and I try to answer them as much as I can. And I give you all the hearts back that you send me. If you want to pre-save the song, I would be really happy if you did, because that would help me out a lot. The song goes live like just past midnight, and the more people that pre-save the song, the more kind of kick I get from Spotify. So it can end up like in release radar. I think it will anyways, but the radios and all these kind of algorithmical playlists that goes out to people that haven't heard me yet and people that have heard me, but it's a chance for me to get some new followers and listeners. So if you would like to help me out by pre-saving that song, that would be great, because then they see, oh, people like it so much, they've already put it into their list, and I'm like, good. Doesn't have to be a list with a lot of followers, just, your own list or whatever. Doesn't matter. I can send you the link to the pre-save here in the chat. Is that the pre-save? I think it is. Just have to check it actually myself. Did not send you like a... Yeah, that was the pre-save link. Cool. So it's on basically everywhere. You can see here, Tidal, Spotify, Apple, Deezer, Amazon, wherever. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce all names. Like, people say stuff very differently depending on which country they're from. For instance, my name, a lot of people say a lot of things. They say Marlene, they say Malene. I've also heard Maliana, which is very common in, like, when I went to Turkey. I've been like in Turkey and Egypt and those kind of countries, Greek. They always say Maliana, which is kind of fun. I've always tried to learn them how to say my name. I'm like Ne, and they're like Maliana, but that's okay. It's just fun. Yes, if you have do you have a question, Blood Metal Aliens? I don't know yet. I have to see how Touch Fire goes before I decide whether or not to make a music video. I think I actually wanted to make a music video for some kind of rescue, but I don't know yet. I have to see if this song gets very popular, and yeah, then I might do so in the future. Not at this moment, because I want the song to kind of get the boost that it needs on its own, and then maybe, when the boost has gone down a little bit, then you can give it another shot with a music video. So I have to see, but that would be very fun. I love making music videos, so maybe I can make for both, some kind of rescue and Touch Fire. You never know. Hopefully I will be releasing an EP, maybe next year, which will include this song and some kind of rescue. And then I have another song that I've just started on, but I don't think that will be out until spring. And then I actually made a Halloween song as well. So 2 Halloween songs. I love Halloween. I love everything scary. So I might kind of hold that back until fall, my Halloween song. So at least there's 2 more songs that will be released next year that I have planned. So yeah, that was actually DJ Star asking me that question. And thank you for Anastasia for pre-saving the song. That's very nice of you. Did you have a question, Blood Metal Alliance? My god. You can push it out there. So yeah. This is a very short live stream, I'm sorry. But I actually have to go to a boot camp afterwards, and then going to the Karmaga, so I push the streaming in here in between. But I still have 10 minutes, so just so you know. And thank you, Princess Blocker, for loving me. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all love and hearts. I really do. And if it weren't for all those people, or you guys, all those people, but you guys that support me and want to listen and tune in and pre-save my song, I wouldn't really have the motivation to kind of keep going as I do now. I do love making music and I love making music videos. But it's a really tough road in the music business. And I've multiple times felt like maybe I'm just not meant to do this. Maybe I should kind of just, let it go. It cost me a lot of money and time and energy. It's a lot of ups and downs. So it's people like you who, show your love for the music, which keeps me going, keeps my motivation up. And to see that people like it and, more people come in and engage, that's very important. So I just want you to know that I do appreciate you. Yes. So if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, please do. I'm trying to build it up. So if you have I've done a little bit of everything on the YouTube channel because I'm trying to find what people want to hear. If they want to hear me just singing cover songs, do they want like help videos, do they want more personal videos? I try to do a little bit of everything because if I only do like personal videos, people that don't know me don't really care. And I'm trying to also bring in some new followers, I have to build my base. So therefore I'm doing some cover songs. So if you have suggestions for cover songs, suggestions for videos, I am so grateful for that because it's the struggle every week. I'm like, what to do? But this Sunday I am releasing a lyric video of the song, and the week after I might do some like Touchfire related videos on YouTube for the next maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3, and then I have to be a little bit more creative again. So I really appreciate some suggestions if you have any. If you don't have any, it's okay too. And come on, Princess Walker, I did the whole video for you, how to start writing your own songs. So you can't really, you don't have that excuse. I'm sure you're good. You just have to try. My music sucked in the beginning. I like sincerely mean that. I just had a guitar that like 2 or 3 chords, and I was just like singing very melancholic stuff. And I listen to it now, I'm like, it's not really that good. But then you do it more and more and more, and for the last 2-3 years, when I started actually doing collaborations and doing song camps, writing for other people, writing with different producers, that's helped me a lot, boosting up my skills, and I feel more comfortable now, and I feel like I'm a better writer from doing that, and that's just by writing. Last year I had a goal to write 50 songs. I think I came to like 47. It was almost. And I'm only releasing 1 or 2 of them. So it's like 45 songs that I wrote that won't do anything, because it's about quantity. So you just have to write. You write 100 songs, and then, most definitely 1 or 2 of those 100 songs will be good. At least. Maybe even 30 of those songs. South Africa, yes. Of course, I really want to go to South Africa. It seems really cool. It's like South Africa and Australia. I think that's maybe also Thailand. It's places where I want to go. I'm a little bit afraid of going to Asia because they have a lot of meat markets and stuff, and I'm a vegetarian. And I'm so afraid to like see like a chicken get killed, or like animals in cages and stuff. Oh, radios. Okay, yeah. Of course. Yeah. Online radios. That's of course. I never say no to that. That would be cool. Uh, yeah, I've done some. I'm not actually that big in Norwegian radios, so maybe South African radios might support me better than the Norwegian radios do. So of course, yeah. Maybe after the Corona, Princess Walker, you can come to Norway. It's very cold. Probably is where you're at too. Was it Latvia? And yeah, I don't know what to do actually in Norway. I think Norway now, Oslo especially, is very like boring. You've seen it before. But if you go to the fjords in Norway and north, where it's the nature, that's very beautiful, and I do recommend going those places. But don't come to Oslo, or you can though. But it's like every other, capital. Yeah, Norway is a good place to live. I think um, I'm really happy that I was born in Norway and that I live here. We have a lot of what's it called? I don't know. I'm not English. Damn, what's the word? Okay, it doesn't matter. Privileges. That was the word. We have a lot of privileges in Norway that I'm really happy that we have, and also we are a very open-minded country, which I also love because I love weird people and I love people outside the norm. And yeah, there probably are in other countries too, but in Norway, I think all in all, we are very like it's not that big of a deal. Um, yeah, it's very cold. Especially, I say it's fine if it's cold in Norway. The worst thing is spring and fall, like now, where it's cold, it's windy, and it's raining. And I do boot camps outside the whole year, 3 times a week. And sometimes I very regret that I started that because I'm like, oh shit, I have to go, because it's my company. And yeah, I've been regretting that a lot. Like 7 a.m. it's like pouring down rain and it's like super cold. But when it's winter with snow and yeah, just cold wind still with snow, yeah, that's perfect. Jeg kan snakke mer norsk hvis du vil det. You probably won't know what I'm saying. I do have a lot of songs in Norwegian, so if you love to hear me and my Norwegian, you can go to my YouTube or my Spotify and listen to my norske sanger som jeg har. And yes, thanks for your help, Blood Metal Alliance. You can I see you already sent me a message on Facebook. So you can just go to just send something on Facebook. Yeah, you can get the song in MP3 or WAV or whatever you need. So I really appreciate that. Alright. I got 1 more minute. I hate winter too. It's very. I don't like the normal Norwegian things that people in Norway like. Climbing the mountains, ski. I hate skiing. I've always done. My father used to drag me out once a year on ski, and I was like, ugh. It was like the hot chocolate, and the Quick Lunch, which is a Norwegian hiking chocolate. That was the only reason that I went. Or at school, I would always just like, sorry, I can't go. I'm just sitting in the cabin. Favorite song I've made? Favorite song? That's a good question as well. I don't know. I think maybe Deepere Deepere, because I took a risk with that one. I when I wrote it, it was like purely from the heart, same as some kind of rescue. I'm just like, what do I feel? And then you just sing it without thinking too much about it. You just write it out like in 10 minutes. The rough, the rough part of it, you just write it down in 10 minutes because it's all from your heart. And none of those songs had like a normal pop structure. So I was a bit nervous when I was releasing it, because I thought I was, at the time when I was releasing it, I was on a conference for songwriters and producers and people in the music business, and they spoke a lot about pop music and, you know, the building of a pop song and stuff. And I thought, oh shit, this song is like, doesn't have any of that. Doesn't have like a chorus. Doesn't have a pre. It's just very like non-typical, atypical pop song. But it's also the song that's done the best for me. It ended up on the radio in Norway and on a couple of Spotify lists, and yeah, so it's the song that's done the best for me, and it's also one of the songs that have meant the most for me. So yeah, I guess that song. Well, thank you for loving all my songs. You have already texted me on Facebook, Blood Metal. So yeah, just send me whatever I need to do, basically. You do understand some of my Norwegian songs, well, that's good. That's important. I am very surprised that I have followers from different countries. You know, even though my majority of my songs are in Norwegian, so that's kind of cool. I was going for Norway because I thought Norway is a small country. It's easier to focus on like Norway than focus on the world. It's very big if you're an independent artist. So, but it's nice to have some outsider as well coming in, and yeah, that's why I started writing in English as well, to kind of write some songs for you guys that you can actually understand, unless you use Google Translate to translate my Norwegian songs. All my lyrics are on my home site, malenemarkussen.com. I have to wrap this up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. And my song will be out tomorrow. If you want to share it or whatever you want, I really appreciate that as well. And I'm really happy that you liked the song. And yeah, what more can I say? Thank you for being here. You're awesome. And I'll see you on the next live stream.